How now, brown cow? Woo! Alright, I think we got it. I think we're good. I think we fixed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we fixed it. It it was a Herculean task. I'm also listening to the Astros baseball game. Astros aren't doing so well, boys. We got great hitters, amazing hitters, the best hitters in baseball. But it doesn't matter. we have we have the second best hitters in baseball right now. But it doesn't matter. Historically, our pitching staff has been atrocious. We got a couple of good players, but they're never playing. Remember that time we spent all that money just to get fucking that old guy back? Verlander. Remember that guy? What the fuck? Why do we suck at throwing the ball? You suck so much at throwing the ball. Then we'll turn the music down a bit. And see if that works. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't know, maybe just a smidgen more. So it's not totally disappeared. Maybe I'll turn up the game audio too. And let's do a laugh track test. Alright, I'm gonna tell a joke. A dung beetle walks into the bar and says, "Is this stool taken?" Not bad. It's a little muted on my end, though. I wonder why. Ah, my alerts are down by 32%. That's why. Well, I'm gonna just change that to like 100. Spotify is not on track 2. Game audio, desktop audio. It's been so long since I've streamed, so I gotta like make sure everything works. This is what I'm doing when the dialing in progress screen is up. But oh man, so the problem I was having was that the hard drive that I had KSP on was almost out of storage, so any like temporary files were just overloading it and it was crashing. I had so many mods, the whole thing just wouldn't work. So what I had to do is I had to partition another drive. I had it as like a backup drive, but I don't really need it anymore. And it's an SSD, so I plugged that in, made sure it worked, and then partitioned it. And when I did that, I had to wipe off all of KSP. I wanted a fresh restart because it was just, I didn't know what mods worked and what didn't. So this is actually running with a lot fewer mods this time around. So hopefully it'll be a lot more smooth and a lot less crashy, if you know what I mean. But after I partitioned it, well, my mouth's getting kind of dry. I woke up with a terrible sore throat this morning. I wanted to get some tea instead. I get all that set up. Alright. We're in creative mode. We might as well stress test this bad boy. So let's build a space plane, huh? Do we even have the original Texas flag? Or do I have to... I think I have to install that later. Nope. Oh, I'll just throw a NASA flag on it. Why not? We get the NASA worm logo. Why isn't the worm in here? Oh well. That's what it is. Yeah. And then we'll monoprop tank back here. Or, because that's going to get a little close to that window. What if we spread it out a bit more? That's not bad. It's a pretty roomy space plane. What else do we need? Where's the rest of the rocket parts? There we go. Whoa, yeah. And then I had it, yeah. And then that goes in through here. And Rapier engines, we should probably, well, let's see if we can get away with 3. If not, I have a way to fix this. Really just kind of want to make it, A, I want it to make it work, and then B, just think minimally. When you're building a space plane, you really have to think, what's the basics of what I need? Like the bare bones, right? We got fuel. I'm probably not even going to use all that monoprop. We can just cut that in half. So that's going to save us some weight. Oh, my tea is almost ready. I'm going to go. Be right back. Starting to rain a little bit myself, so I decided to close that door. Okay. Now, what's a good wing? Well, we want something big to catch all the air, because there's not a whole lot of it in space. So we're going to do something like this. Let's go! I know, so far so good. I think I fixed the problem. I think it's fixed. It's fixed now. And I'm not going to tuck anything in just yet. I just want to see it work. Well, I'll tuck these wings in so that they line up with the engines. A little bit farther forward. Something like that. And elevators. Well, let's put a tail on here first. Just one.